Yeah, we are live.
Hello everyone, a very good evening, namaste to all. So today on the occasion of Shri Ram Navami, the history enthusiasts has organized an e-lecture, and the title of our today's lecture is Rama in Indian Art. So our today's resource person is Dr. Sanjib Kumar Singh sir, and we are very glad to have him on the platform of the history enthusiasts. I warmly welcome Dr. Sanjib Kumar Singh Ji to the History Enthusiast platform. I also welcome our Honorary President Shri Nandan Shastri Ji. He always supports me and Manali and our ideas. And more than us, he is active. He always tells us to find new titles, new resource persons, and thank you so much, sir, always for encouraging us. And I also welcome Manali Momaya, founder president of the History Enthusiast. Here, I want to mention one more name, Dr. Vinay Kumar, sir. He is the person and who suggested us the name of Sanjib Kumar, sir, and of course, sir was already a member of the History Enthusiast group. So we also thank Vinay Kumar sir for suggesting us a great resource person for Ram Navami. Now I request Ms. Manali Momaya to introduce our today's resource person.
Thank you very much, Nidhi, for giving me this opportunity. I also welcome you to the stream and for coming up with wonderful ideas all the time. It is indeed a pleasure to introduce Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Singh, sir, a trained archaeologist and museologist who was born in the family of freedom fighters in Bhawanipur, Nagarpara, Bhagalpur, Bihar. But his calling brought him to the world of archaeology and museology. He holds the distinction of passing out from the first batch of the Institute of Archaeology of the Archaeological Survey of India, New Delhi. He obtained BA History Honours from Bhagalpur University, MA in Ancient History and Archaeology, with specialization in archaeology from Patna University, and pursued PhD from Jamia Millia Islamia University on the topic New Archaeological Remains of Chandelas. After joining National Museum, New Delhi, management in curatorship from National Folk Museum of Korea, Seoul, South Korea. Short-term training in capacity building in museum at V&A London, United Kingdom. PG diploma in journalism from Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, New Delhi. He has also pursued courses in journalism from. He's also pursued courses in Korean language from Sungmyong Women University, Seoul. Book publishing from Institute of Book Publishing, New Delhi. Besides short-term trainings in India and abroad in various topics. He has authored and co-authored books like Man in Paleolithic Age, Buddhist Art in the National Museum Collection, An Introduction to Indus Valley Civilization, Pura Pashan Kal, Pur, Puro Pashan Kal Mein Manav, Ecstasy of Classical Art, Indian Bronze, भारतीय कला में सलील क्रियाएं एवं सद्यश्नता नायिका भारतीय कला में 16 श्रृंगार बुद्धा बुद्धिज्म एंड बुद्धिस्ट आर्ट सिंधु घाटी सभ्यता एक परिचय बुद्धा बौद्ध धर्म एवं बौद्ध कला terracotta art of India in National Museum collection and so on, published by National Museum New Delhi. Among other books penned by him, Paleolithic Age, Glory that was Harappan Civilization, Harappan Pottery Technique and its Conservation, etc., have been published by private publishers. Also, Krishnayan, Ramarghya, commemorative volumes, National Museum Bulletin, National Museum newsletters have been edited by him. More than 100 research articles of Sir have been published in international and national journals. His dramas, Chamche Badalte Nahi and Sach Ki Goli, have been published and telecast on TV. Many of his stories, travelogues, interviews, and poems are aired on All India Radio and other media. He has been a curator or co-curator, planner, conceptualizer of more than 150 exhibitions organized in India and abroad by the National Museum, Ministry of Culture, Government of India, New Delhi. The Government of India has deputed him as expert to Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, Belgium, Germany, France, Austria, South Korea, United States of America, United Kingdom, Australia, China, Nepal, Bhutan, and many other countries to organize exhibitions and deliver speeches and special lectures. He has he was the brand ambassador of Cultural Participation Initiative Program of the Ministry of Culture, Republic of Korea. He has also worked with Archaeological Survey of India, INTAC, and Indian Museum, Kolkata. He participated in various archaeological excavations and exploration in India. He has been the supervisor and examiner in PhD, MPhil, MA in Delhi University, NMI, MU, RU, etc. He has been awarded many awards, fellowships from national and international institutions, and been the expert member of Museum and Library of Planning Commission of Government of Chhattisgarh and Ministry of Culture of Government of Uttar Pradesh, and been awarded many prizes and awards. Presently, he is a director and management consultant of the Antarashtriya Ram Katha Sangrahalaya, Shri Janma Bhoomi Tirtha Kshetra, Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh. Formerly, he was the publication department and official spokesperson, beside in charge public relations section of the National Museum of New Delhi. Uh, this introduction is evidence that Sir is a multi-talented and multifaceted personality, and it is indeed our privilege to have you here on our platform today, sir. And thanking you again for accepting our invitation and giving us your precious time. I now, without further ado, give up the stage to Dr. Sanjib Kumar Singh.
Thank you. Jai Shri Ram. Thank you, Manali. Thank you, Nidhi ji or Nandan ji. It's a privilege for me. It's a surprise for me that when you guys have chosen me to speak on this topic, since it is a Ram Navami and I'm living in Ayodhya, the Nagari of the city of the Ram, the birthplace of Ram. It is an appropriate opportunity for me. I found it. It is an opportunity for me to interact with you guys. So not only that, we are interacting on the topic, which is very dear to the heart, dear to the people of the this globe. It is not only that Ram is a character as God or incarnation of incarnation. It is not. It is. It is the. It is. He is the. This topic is relevant because he lives in the heart of the people. So we giving in the background, going into the background. So I feel that it is appropriate time, appropriate thing, and appropriate day, appropriate evening to interact with you on the subject. So we'll peep into the past that how and how many way we have respected and reflected our feeling through the art. So, going back to various periods, before we enter into the various periods, we'll see the background of it. Before we enter into that, we should have to understand who is Ram and why we are talking about the Ram this evening. Ram is why Ram is relevant. So there is question of that plethora of the question are there in your mind to why we are here. And this evening is why we are wasting this time in this evening. Is it worth to be here? Yes, it is worth to be here because Ram is yours and you are the Rams. So this is the difference of the subject and the other things. So if you have the subject, if you open the first slide, they will see it. I won't mind. So if you see the Ram, then you can feel it. So sometimes I will be bilingual because I am quoting the verses of the Ram Charitmanas. No, even Sanskrit one that I can share with you that Valmiki Ramayana and other Ramayans. But in nutshell, I will introduce Ram to you and everybody you know that from beginning of the beginning Ram is lifestyle or the center of the life of the people of the country. He is not one. He is not only the center of the earth of the people of the this universe, as his incarnation, because he is not. He is the only God. He is a Purushottam. He is the best among Uttam, the best among the humanity. So he is the humanitarian person. At the same time, Ram is not only the incarnation, not only the he is a Purushottam, not only that he is a caring son, caring son, and obedient student, and the pupil of the and son of the guru and the pita and matas. But at the same time, he is the first one who harmonized the society. He has had the respect for every elements of the society. So whatever his position is, if he is a friend of Kevat, he is also friendly with Mother Sabri. If he is friendly with Hanuman, he is also friend of. He is also caring uncle of the Angad. So he has a multifaceted character. So he at the same time he is a humanist. He is a socialist. He is a humanitarian. He is a caring. He is a medical scientist. He is a warrior. So whatever you think about, he is a Ram. He is a Ram. So Ram is relevant not in the society, not in the literature, but the artist too felt it is the character which is to be transformed into the three-dimensional and two-dimensional art. So as we said, as we know that. He has no beginning, he's no because he incarnation, he has no start, no end. So he's ananya, so he is a sarvabhaumik, he is a omnipresent and omnipower. So he is the Janmanas Nayak, he is the hero of the people. He is the his presence itself make you infused with a kind of zeal and have to do something, and that is the with devotion and the dedications. So this is the character within the build. It is built, and that is why the all has said, Siya Ram Mai Sab Jag Janu. So I feel it. Everybody chant that Siya Ram Mai Sab Jag Janu. So they say Siya Ram is the person. He is the Siya Ka Ram, and he is the person Jinko Sab Jag Janu. Well, he is the person. He is to be remembered. And all the poets, all the Shastrakaras, all the artists and social scientists have defined his character as a man, and within the man he is a Purushottam. Man means Purush, and Uttam means the great. So he is the great man because he has acted, he has played different roles in accuracy and accurately. So if you have the accuracy and accuracy is there, so then you are considered to be one of the hero of the society. That is why if the Valmiki has chanted, has written the Ramayana, then Tulsidas, poet of the medieval period, who has great contribution to propagate the Ramcharita, that is Ramcharita Manas by Tulsidas ji. So not only that, even today a literature person, be it the poet, be it the writer, be it the caricature writers, they have the main character is Ram. Still, they have the Ram. So I will even Maithili Saran Gupta has written was Maithili Saran Gupta and other person has written beautifully about him. But at the same time, even the contemporary period where we are live in the social media age, there is the poets who chants, who describes Ram in different way. And I will read out for you. That is in Hindi. I will translate you later. राम सृष्टा भी हैं और सृष्टि भी हैं. Excuse me. राम सृष्टा भी हैं और सृष्टि भी हैं. He is the creator, he is the creation. राम दृष्टा भी हैं और दृष्टि भी हैं. ही इज द विजुअलाइजर, ही इज द विजुएशन, ही इज अ राम एकांत भी, ही इज अ लोनली, ही इज अ महफिल, ही इज अ राम मार्ग भी हैं और मंजिल भी हैं. राम जीवन भी हैं, मुक्ति भी हैं. राम युद्ध भी हैं और युक्ति भी हैं. राम मनहर भी हैं और तपस्वी भी हैं. राम अरण्य भी हैं और आराधना भी हैं. राम राजा भी हैं और याचक भी हैं. राम साध्य भी हैं और साधन भी हैं. राम मानस भी हैं और गीता भी हैं. राम राम भी हैं और सीता भी हैं. राम धारणा भी हैं और धर्म भी हैं. राम कारण भी हैं और कर्म भी हैं. राम युग भी हैं और राम पल भी हैं. राम आज भी हैं और राम कल भी हैं. राम गृहस्थ भी हैं और संत भी हैं. राम आदि भी हैं और अंत भी हैं. सो देयर आर मेनी पीपल एंड Goswami Tulsidas in Ramcharit introduce him. Viprathenu why he has came. Viprathenu sur sant hit lin manuj avatar niz iksha nirmit tanu maya gun gopar. So he has come to rescue and give the shelter and harmonize the society for make the society better. And the modern Hindi literature scientist, literate and a poet, Mathli Saran Gupta describes him. Ram tumhara charitra swayang hi kabe. He himself is a poem. Ram tumhara charitra swayang hi काव्य है. कोई कभी बन जाए सहज संभाव्य है. It is a very easy to be to make be a poet if your character will be before him. So it is the you who is an inspiration for the society. So Ram, if you see the Ram, then this is the something different. Something you will find something different from us, because he is the real hero who acts, who sings, who cry, who go in the a kind of sadness. He ullasit. He's a happier person. He's laughing. He's a crying. He's a warrior. So whatever you think, as I have told earlier, जो भी आप सोचते हैं राम वो है. और ये जब राम होता है तभी वह राम कलाकारों को, then this type of character inspires and attract the artists of different levels, different mediums, different periods. And that is why we'll see the art Ram, which is depicted in art in different time epoch. And we'll go because time is a limit, so I will show you few slides, so that you can get acquainted with the artist's vision about Ram in different epoch of time and different medium, right? So by saying this, next slide please. So this is the first slide. I will describe the first slide please, the caption one. First one, yes. Here you have the one. Thanks. I acknowledge the authority of the National Museum allowed me to use their collection for today's show. So I have broadly, because I chosen the National Museum because National Museum is the place where all the objects from different states and different area have been collected. So I found that Ram is to be represented through National Museum collection. So here is the collection, and it is the beautiful jewelry before you. It's a beautiful jewelry before you, and here is the Sita Ram and Sita. It is a jewelry, and it is displayed in the National Museum. Next, please. Next, please. Yes. Here, Ram Darbar. You can see here the Ram Darbar. It is a beautiful. Can I? Yes, expand. Yes, Ram Darbar. Here you can see the beautiful bronze object of 13th, 14th century. Here, Ram Sita is sitting, and Hanuman is on their feet, and the Lakshman with the bow and arrow is standing in the left side. So it is a great example of and he's sitting on the. I will not describe the iconographical features. I will just show you that how Ram is depicted in bronze. He's casted, and the Ram Darbar has been created in this way. Next, please. Next. Yes, it is a beautiful piece of art. Beautiful piece of art. Here you can imagine. Can you see this? Here the Ram, Lakshman, and Sita is, it is a Bangaman in the going to forest when his father has asked him to please go to forest for 14 years. Is exile, and it is due to her mother, one of the mother Kekai has asked his husband to give the exile to the Ram, because he should not be the Rajkumar or king of the Ayodhya, and his son Bharat will be the king of the this Ayodhya. Next slide, please. It is made out of the stone. Here you can have the terracotta from the West Bengal. So different. I have chosen the object from different region and different mediums. You have seen first one is a jewelry made out of the semi-precious and precious stone. Next we have seen the bronze. After that we have seen the sculpture of the stone, sandstone, and here is the terracotta from the West Bengal. 18th century doesn't make any difference, but panel showing Rama and Sin here. It is in between the war. In one way, if you see your left, the Ram's army is there, and another way, another part in the right hand side, there is a Ravan's, the Sanan's army is there. They are in the middle of the war, and but actually it is a war scene. It is war scene depicted in the terracotta, and you can see the excellence of the sculptor or the those who have carved it. It is beautiful example of the humanization of the natural environment. And here you have the different kind of faces that is described in the Ramayana. It is one of the scene of the Ramayana. Next, please. Next, please. It's wonderful. It is a coin. It is a coin. It is a coin. Here you can see the Ram is sitting at the under the crown, and he's the crown king. Once he has conquered or won the battle and came back with his wife and other to Ayodhya, and it is a coronation of the Shri Ram. It is a wonderful collection. It is made out of the gold, and you here you have the coins too. So here you have. So we are talking about the Ram in Indian art. So I have the contention that I will show you only I am showing you, not narrating anything, because you have the 45 minutes and I have to show many things to you. But I will see you that how the artist was connected with the character of the Ram, and the episode happened in his life, and that is translated and transformed into different mediums of art. That is a three-dimensional and two-dimensional. Here we have seen up to this. We have seen the three-dimensional. Now, please, next, can you roll the third one? Next one. Next one, please. Yes, it is wonderful painting, Kangra style, 19th century. That is immaterial for me. It is a painting. That is, it is two-dimensional, made on the paper, and beautiful scenery is there, and you have the different character is here, and how the people the sage Narad is requesting Valmiki to write the story of Ram. And it is also described in Valmiki Ramayana. It is and Ramayana is written in his lifetime. Interesting is this part. So it's a biography of Ram by the Valmiki, says Valmiki. And Valmiki is requested by whom? It is only the Narad, who is the son of Brahma. So the Narad was the only power, or has the boon, that he can travel to any part of the world without any hindrance, without any obstructions. This, and he is the only person he can enter in any house without any permission. So, knowing the word, he is the, as a matter of fact, he was the global king, global saint, who can enter anywhere and move. So, realizing the fact that in the society that the impact and the influence of Rama's character is as such that should be recorded in book form, and that is why he came to says Valmiki and requested him to write a book, a poem, a verse in the honor of Ram. That is a biography of Ram. Next, please. Next, please. Yes. Here, this is the day we are celebrating around the globe, Ram Navami. भय प्रकट कृपाला दीन दयाला कौशल्या हितकारी हर्षित महतारी मुनि मनहारी अद्भुत रूप निहारी लोचन अभिरामा तनु घन श्यामा निज आयुध बुद्धिचारी. So this is the how incarnation Ram was born, and you can see here the frame that is a Malwa style of painting. It's a two-dimensional painting, two-dimensional art. So here you can see. So the artists are so meticulously carved it. So every scene you can see here. Here three Ranis, three wife of Raja Dasrath, who is sitting upstairs, and here you can say that four child has been born there in their house. First one, the upper one, the Ram, the Tanughan Syama. So he's a darkish or blackish in color. It's a meg-like, he's a cloud-like color. So he's there. So in beneath that you have the another mother has given birth of two child, that is Satrughan and Lakshman, and another one is a Bharat. So this episode, and it is the birth is being celebrated around the not only the Raj Mahal, not only the palace, in the common people in the common people's house, also in the streets, and it's a village and the towns. Everywhere it is celebrated as today we have been celebrating the Ram Navami. So this is the one, and the upper stair, the Raja Dasrath and the his Vasishtha ji has came, and he is making his Janma Patri, what is a horoscope, and you can see the attendants are there. So within this frame we have the 1 2 3 4 5 6, and 6 are narrating the entire episode, and the entire episode is a vocal, and that is why it has been said that narrations, if the paintings, the visuals are more talkative than your words, and that is why the artists are very meticulously used this opportunity to describe the Ram Janm, that is birth of Ram, that is Ram Navami. Today we have the Ram Navami, and it is so you can see it, you can celebrate it, you can chant the verses, you can take the name, ek hi nara, ek hi naam, Jai Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram. So this is the way we are having this opportunity to be here this evening. Next slide, please. Next, please. Yes, it is one of the rarest painting we have. We call it the rarest painting and double A category painting. Here the family scene, the family scene for the first time is depicted in the painting. Here the style is could be the different could be different. It is a Rajputana style of painting, and it is one of the school of the Rajputana. As you know, we have the major three school of the painting. We have the Rajasthani paintings, we have the Pahari paintings, we have the Malwa and central painting, and then we have the Deccan paintings and the Patna Kalam. Later on we have added the Calcutta murals and the paintings too. Anyway, so that is not my I'm not going in that. I'm giving you the impression that how the Ram was constantly been the inspiration for the artist, and the artist was were happy and have been happy to produce him, to produce their art either in the three dimension or two dimension. In this painting, it is a wonderful the wonderful painting. It is also double A category. It means it is a rarest among rare painting. And here you have the lovely scene. You can see the four child and the Raja Dasrath and his three wives are there, and they are enjoying the newborn. That's why we have the bhajan. Bhajan are there. कि चारों लला आए, four sons have come. Lala means son. It is locally called चारों लला आए उद्धारे हैं दशरथ के राजमहल के कहीं हर्षें माँ कौशल्या हर्षें हर्षें सुमित्रा माई के कई राम पधारे अयोध्या. These are the verse. Many chants are there, or they are different from different periods. And here you have the wonderful visuals before you, which is executed by the artist, and how the Ram is being seen, not only the full-fledged man, young man. He is a child also. He has been shown as child, and different moods have been different mood has been casted and casted by the artist. So next, please, we'll go for another one. Well, it's a Tarkavat. If you know the Ram's story, and if you know the Ravan and the demon's story, it is a tussle between two, the good and bad. It always happened to be remained in the society, always good and bad. Even we in an individual, we have two character. One is a good and one is a bad, acha or bura. But let the good should prevail, and the good should do the good thing for the society and the for themselves. And here you can see it is a Tarka, but Tarka was an demon, and Vishwamitra behind you can see the Vishwamitra ji, and Vishwamitra ji was asked the requested Raja Dasrath कि please give me those two guys who can save us from demon, and they were came to save them. And during this period they have killed the demon Taraka. So here you have the painting that is from different phase. It is also Central India painting, and here you can say the face, the you can say here the Syam Rang people is Ram using the bow and arrow, and behind him the Lakshman is there. And once it is a kill, the Tarka is lying down, and Vishwamitra is appreciating their warrior instinct and the power. Next, please. Next, please. Yes. So after doing something in Ahilya, Udar, etc., and the Tarkavat, etc., they reached to Swambar of Sita ji. Where they went? They went to Sita Janakpur. Janakpur is situated, is believed to be that in the Mithila region. So Mithila's king was that it is Orsha style of painting, and it is a painting of 17th century depicting the Dhanus Bhang. The bow is being broken, which was preliminary terms and term. If those who will broke the Shiv Dhanus, Sita will marry to him only. So it was that nobody even Tulsidas has describing Bhoop Sahas Das Ekahi Bara Lage Uthavan Tarahi Natara. So you have the 10,000s of the kings have came into the Sabha, but all together has not power to even lift the bow, that is a Dhanus. And it is the Ram who came, and he simply lifted and broken it, and ultimately got married to Sita. That is the scene you are seeing it. This is the Ram, how infuses the character and the mind of the artist, and the way the art of Ram in art is depicted. Next, please. Next, please. Yes. So it is a scene. So I have not arranged it. Very accurately. But you can see that maximum paintings I have used due to because I'm living in Delhi, Ayodhya, so I don't have the access to the collection of the National Museum as such. Whatever I have, my friends have given me, supplied the photos. I have made the slide for you, and I am thankful to two friends of mine have really helped me very nicely and very good. And one is my student, our student rather. She's working in Deccan College, research scholar Nivedita Nashkar, and another friend of mine has did something. Is periodization. I was not interested. I was not interested because of the. I was not interested in the giving the caption and the catalog details. I am interested to show you that how the Ram has inspired the artist, and the how the Ram came in the center of the art. So the Ram in Indian art, how he is depicted in the Indian art. Here it is a scene. Here it is a scene. You can see here that Ram's Bangaman, it is a very pathetic scene, and a very one can get disturbed, get emotional if you see the scene. So here the Dasrath is lying down by when he ordered or asked Ram and Lakshman, please go to, Ram to go to exile, and Ram, so good brother, younger brother Lakshman has said that wherever you go, I will go with you. And you know, the both are the incarnation. Ram is Vishnu's incarnation, and Lakshman was the incarnation of Sesnag, and always Vishnu sits on the Sesnag only in Chir Sagar. So that is why both are complementing, supplementing each other. So the coexistence are there. Here again, the message is there that we have to be careful about the ecology and environment. We have to take care of the our belongings. If we don't care for the ecology and environment, we cannot survive. So this is the Ram has given you the clue. Ram has given us the essence. Ram has given us the pointers that how we can coexist with our given environment and ecology. So that is why the concept of incarnation in the Ram and Lakshman have been depicted in the our literature as well as in art. So, but it is the Ram's Bangaman. Bangaman, it is a exile when the Ram has given you the. It is a painting of the central India. Next, please. So I'm so I'm so sorry that it is due to time period and other things. The slides are not periodically arranged, but scenes are there. We have seen, as a matter of fact, this slide should come after the Dhanush Bhanga. Then it should come. Anyway, doesn't make any difference. You have to enjoy it. This painting, marvelous painting here before you is uh, uh, before you is a wedding of Ram and Sita, and a beautiful mandap is created. A mandap, if you see this mandap, you can see the contemporary society too. So kadali bricks or bans that is a bamboo are used hara bans ke mandap, and you have the gerua color, and here you have the Agni Fera is being 7 steps being taken by the Ram and Sita in the marriage, and it is supported by their Sita is supported by their mother, sister, and friends and attendants, and they are enjoying. So it is and you can see in the another frame that somebody are singing behind the. It is we if we have the marriage, you have to sing Vivah Geet. So here the songs are being sung by the ladies of the Sita's house, and you can see behind the frame that the dudumbis and the musics are being drummers are making the music. Next, please. Next, please. It's a very I'm sorry. I'm sorry that due to paucity of time, because I was busy with I have been busy. I don't have time to even for my food and all that. We have been thinking about that, but I have not arranged. It is my fault that I have not arranged the things in that way it should be. But it is also Bharat comes to meet Chitrakoot, so it should be come after the exile, and this particularly episode, Ram is left the Ayodhya and went to Chitrakoot, and there when Bharat was not there in Ayodhya, the moment he came, and he was surprised and he was very angry with her mother, that why she has done all the things, and then he decided that he will go to Chitrakoot and pray before his elder brother कि भैया please come back to Ayodhya, take the throne of the Ayodhya, rule Ayodhya. But he went there. It's a very marmic scene. I have the many couplets for that. But if we go for that, the time will already 41 minutes 26 seconds we have spent. So I will just roll it. So it is a very what you call it, touchy situation here. You can see the Bharat and Lakshman are Bharat and Lakshman, Satrughan, and all are there, and the Ram is meeting all her three mothers. So it is a wonderful expression of the artist, and the Ram is depicted. The Ram story, Ramayana is depicted. Ram's Akhyan is depicted. Ram's story and Ram's life is depicted by this artist. And you can see the different school of artists. It is a Jaipur School of Art, Rajasthan, and you can see the beautifully carved, beautifully painted. The flora and fauna used for this painting is superb, and within the frame, the characters are obviously are the men which can be defined. Next, please. Next, can you roll the next one? Yes. Bharat returns to Ayodhya with Charan Paduka. That is the extreme. That is the extreme of the height of humbleness. And here, the character of Bharat become the Akinchan. Akinchan means those who are not attached with the otherly world. He's the Akinchan, and he is the obedient brother of that. He realized, if you see the philosophy of behind this, the two brothers, and two brothers are meeting, and the both are the extreme follower of the our ourness, that is Indianness. That is why you have the moral is that the younger brother doesn't want to overpower the rights of the his for him, for his elder brother, and the elder brother doesn't want to disrespect the father's order to go for the exile, and also to honor the Mata Kekai, his mother, one of the mother's will. So it is a marvelous piece. And what he when they met in the previous slide we have seen, when they met together, then they have seen, you have seen they are meeting together, they have requesting each other कि नहीं नहीं आपको जाना होगा. Another is saying no 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 मैं नहीं जा सकता, so I cannot go there. So then Bharat requested कि please you give me something which can be used as the symbol of the kingship. And he has prayed, and the crown is given, and for that onwards, Ram has never owe the any foot wear, nothing. And Jirn Sirna, then he's by moving in the jungle on his own feet and toe. Nothing. He was not wearing any footwear. So this is the every marvelous scene as there, and Bharat returns to Ayodhya with Charan Paduka, and Charan Paduka, everybody knows that he kept the Charan in his forehead and he ruled. That is why he has said, I have written a book for the National Museum, and the cover is Bharat. And Bharat, I have explained this story to many one, and I will like to say that what is the importance of Bharat and what is the importance of Charan Paduka. So he is the incarnation. He is Charan Paduka itself. हम लोग कहते हैं ना कि रज कन मिल जाए, आपके आपके चरण रज भी मिल जाए, जीवन उद्धार हो जाता है। और वो जो पहना हुआ चीज है वो सिर पर धारण कर रहा है, तो उसका उद्धार तो होना है। ही हैज टू बी he will have to get the mukti, that is a salvation. So this is the way very beautifully painted, and it is you can say this is the one how the Ram's character and Ramayana is the central figure of this episode. Next one, please. Next one. Well, it is also very marvelous painting, though it is not of that quality. But the painting was found like this only. So my friend has sent me this painting because we have to show that we preserve, we conserve, we preserve the art pieces as we find. So this is the piece we have found, got. It is also double A category painting, and here Sita and Ram and Lakshman were in the jungle, and one day say Sita she saw a swarm, a golden deer, and it attracted her, and she requested his spouse or husband Ram, कि please, I want this mirg, I want this deer, golden deer. And Ram chased the deer, golden deer, and during this in absence, and the episode is that Lakshman was the rakshak, or the he was the attendant there, but Sita ordered him to also go for the to see the what is happened with the Ram, because he she heard a sound of cry, and it was the voice of Sri Ram. So Lakshman left, and Ravan have abducted Sita ji, Mata Sita, to different countries. So this is the this is the episode of the golden deer, and you can see the golden deer beautifully carved, and the flora and fauna is beautifully utilized in this one. Next one, please. I'm sorry, but what's up? Any of you can say that what is the time limit for me?
Sir, please continue. No worries.
Okay, fine. So I will show a
Yes.
few more slides for beautiful paintings. It is again Chamba story of painting. Here the abduction of Sita by Ravan, Chamba style, late 18th century. Here you can see it's a wonderful that how the cheats, how the thugs are in our society. This is not the episode. This episode doesn't only depict the characters of the Ramayana, but it also characterize the society, contemporary society. Even still, it is happening. The thugs are there in our society. They want to cheat you in different way. And Ravan is a cheater. He was the Dasanan, but he became take the shape of a Brahman. So he is the thug. So he came to the hermit, and here you can see the Lakshman Rekha. This is the line you can see. It was it was the Lakshman Rekha. It was that nobody can enter, and if anybody will enter, he will be burnt. He will be bhasma ho jayega wo. So this is kind of the effect of that Lakshman Rekha. So you can see it was a moat like thing, so that you cannot cross it. So this is the way. But Ravan has cheated and influenced Sita ji to give him the bhiksha, and she came to give the bhiksha, and she told कि अगर रेखा में रहेंगे तो I cannot take, so I am the Brahman, then you will you have the uh, Brahm Apradha will be there. So Sita came out, and while she was giving the Vicha, and Ravan abducted. And here is the Ravan's chariot, flying chariot. But it was not only that. The society is such, ecology is such that, see, even the bird felt that as a woman, which is the Matri Rupa, and being abducted. So the bird resisted the powerful warrior of the world, that is Ravan. And you here can see the Jatayu is fighting with him, Ravan. And everybody knows that Jatayu was given a tough fight to Ravan, but ultimately he was injured, because he was age was he was aged, so he cannot fight like as the Ravan was fighting. But he has given the very good fight, and that day he realized there is a resistance. If there is a bad, it will be opposed, and being not only by the man or the society, but the ecological and environmental flora and fauna too. So this is the scene. It is one of the marvelous painting we have of the Chambai style of painting. Next one, please. Well, uh, Jatai was injured, and when abduction of Sita was done, Sita was abducted by the Ravan. So Ram and Sita, Ram and Lakshman was in search of Sita ji. So they were traveling this way or that way. So where they were finding the news, if somebody has gone there, they were chasing. Within this chase, or the in search of Sita, they met Jatayu. You can see here again. It is a Chambai school of painting, and here Jatayu is narrating the story of abduction of the Sita ji, and how they came know it was the Sanan who abducted Sita ji from the hermits. And it was very wonderful scene, you can say. And you can see that it is a excellence of so Ram is depicted as a worthy son of the king and queen. Ram is seen as a warrior when he is killing Taraka. Ram is a suitable bride and the and for the Sitaji. He showed his power while breaking the Dhanusa and bow, and he is obedient son when his father asked him to leave the state for the exile. And he is the brother who has loved his brother Bharat and given his the dearest thing. And in jungle, if you go jungle, you have to save yourself. And what is the prayer, what is your dear, that is Charan Paduka. So he has given the Charan Paduka to Bharat. We have seen that the artists have depicted Ram in different way. He is the lover of his wife. So knowing it, there cannot be deer, golden deer. Despite that, to honor and in love of his spouse, he has gone to chase the golden deer. He is a pathetic. He's a more when his spouse is abducted, so he's restless and he's moving here to there. And within that, he meets the Jatayu, the birds. So he's talking to all. Even it Ramayana mentioned, he even talks to briksha, the trees, herbs, the shrubs. So every the animals, he was talking to. मेरे सीता को देखा आपने, मेरा he is the vyakul, he is the restless, because his spouse is abducted and she is missing for for some time. So this is the way the depictions are there. And Chamba is Pahari paintings, particularly Chamba and the Kangra, they have the great love for the flora and fauna. And the scene is, if you have in Rajasthan, the architectural remains will be there in behind. So here you can see the flora and her trees, have the streams and the greenery and the youthfulness. You'll find the peaks of the mountains, etc., etc. Next, please. Next, please. Yes. No. This one. Yeah. So episode I'm cutting the Ramayana episode to very short. Here you have the painting, a Guled Pahari style of painting, and here you can see the Ram and Lakshman is though they are the Jatadhari, but it is here it is shown as the crown. Maybe I mistaken, but it is a crown because you have the black hair in there. And here you have the Sugriv and others, Hanuman, Janma ji is there, and they are discussing about the Sita and the it's other episode of that. Next, please. Well, very interesting is this. I have really applies that the slides are differently placed, not in sequence the way it should be. But doesn't make any difference. Everybody knows the story of that. Here, Ram and Lakshman saw for the first time saw the Hanuman. Hanuman appeared before them as a Brahmin. But here you can see the artist, the character of the artist. So in Tulsidas has written in the Ramcharitmanas, जाके रहे भावना जैसी तीन देखी मूरत तीन जैसी जिन देखी मूरत तीन जैसी वाली बात है. So that you can see the artist, you say Ram is Banvasi. Ram is a forest living in the forest in exile. He is not a king, neither he is wearing any kind of the jewelry or the ornaments. But you can see here the Ram and Lakshman have been shown as the king and king or Rajkumar or the prince, and they are crowned and wearing the beautiful dresses. And the Hanuman is from turning Brahman to the his devotee. So he's making the sastang pranam to his master. His east is Ram. Hanuman's east is there. So this is depiction, and it is a beautiful scene. And you see how the Ram is reflected through different medium by different artists in different school of thoughts. So here you can see the differences. I have just pointed out. I'm not explaining it further because you can also imagine. Next, please. Next, can you roll it? Yes. It is again very disturbing, very important scene of the Ramayana or Ramcharitmanas. Sita is abducted, but due to her tapa, Ravan cannot carry her to his palace, because the Pratah Smarniya woman, his Ravan's wife Mandrodi was there. Her satit was great in the chanted every morning by all Indians. The Panch Sati Mandodri is one of the important Sati. So she was a great character. So due to her aura, Ravan was not in position to carry Sita ji in the palace. So what he did, there was a palace known as the Ashok Vatika. So it is a garden where she kept Sitaji, and Sitaji was sitting in beneath the Asoka tree, and in Asok Vatika. Again, you see, if you see that chunki Sitaji and Ram is a respectful position in our heart. So here too, the painter has, the artist have given her a dress, the contemporaries. You can see the Himachali dress. You say you have the choli, you have the ghagra, you have the dupattas. You can see it, and it is depicted because Sita is Mata. Sita is a Mata. Sita is a mother. Sita is a Jagat Janni. Sita is Aradhya. Sita is a queen. Sita is a daughter of Raja Janak. So all the time she is elegant and the elite. So the artist felt that if we will paint Sita ji in different way, then it will be not good. But to give her his respect, the artist felt, so I should paint her in a different form. So said at least she should be shown gracefully in the painting. So artist has different visions and visualization. So this vision and visualization are depicted here, and Ravan is in all his 10 hits, with all his arms and armory, who is first giving him the temptations, but and then he is threatening that if you not agree with my proposal to marry me, then I will kill you. So this is the episode where Sitaji is being warned by the Ravan to face the serious consequences. But Sita is saying, taking the trin. Trin means a kind of grass leaf. Okay, this is the power. If you have the power, you touch it, you will you will be burnt. So if you have power to touch me, so he cannot touch the Sitaji, though while he's threatening Sitaji in Asok Vatika. Next, please. So I am giving you the example. My purpose is the artist, the Indian Ram in Indian art is how being visualized, and visualized, and visualization can be their the visuals can be seen in of the artist mind and the contemporary locality. So you have seen different way. Next, please. Can you roll another one? Next one, please. Yes. Yeah, Hanuman. Uh, uh, it's a Raghogar. It's a recently I have published this entire Raghogar painting in a book form written by our colleague. So here is Raghogar is in Madhya Pradesh, Central India. Here you can see Hanumanji came. So again, so all are tumbled. What I can say, I'm also surprised that how I have done it. So it is a totally disturbed sequence. But please bear with me. We are looking the Ram in Indian art. So Ram in Indian art, the episode of Ram is depicted in Ramayana. So it is one of the scene when the Lakshman was in coma due to Shakti Ban, the arrowhead, the war. During the war, he fainted, and it is said by some doctor, medical practitioner, that please bring the Sanjeevani. So he is holding the all the Parvat, the whole Dronagiri Parvat. He is lifted and brought it where Sanjeevani is there, and the physician or doctor or the Vaidya will choose the Sanjeevani and give the herbs to the medicine to Sri Lakshmanji, and he will be alive, came out from the faintness or the coma. Next, please. Next, please. Yes. It is a war, the great battle between Ram and Ravan war. Here you can see that great war. You can see Devtas are on the top, and here the aggressions, the depiction are so complete. The artists were so meticulously and very carefully depicted this scene. You can realize that if you see that, you feel it. The war is going on, and one way the monkeys and the rich are there, and another way the demons are there of different faces and different furious attires, and the Ravan and the Ram is fighting this one. So the artist, the Ram, appeared in every episode, and the artist has chosen him differently. And this is again Pahari style of painting. So Ram is also crowned a king of the universe. He is the Srashta. So he is the creator. He is the king of the universe. So he is Jagatpati. So he has been shown with the crown. Next one, please. Next one. Yes. So it is also a memorable and debatable scene of the Ramayana, but it also gives us the clue as to how to live in the society, and what is the value of respect and the purity. What is the value of the importance of one should. So it should be, this episode is very debatable, and here you can see it is Agni Pariksha. After Ravan is killed, the battle is owned by the Ram. Then Sitaji is being brought to the camp, and here Sitaji is sitting in between the fire, Agni. So here it is a kind of her taste that she's a pure, and she has been the pativrata. That is the impact to the society. One should be one partner should be devoted to each other. Next one, please. Well, it is a coronation process, and the coronation procession of again, it is a Mandi style of the painting, but you can see the grandness of the painting. Ram, he has won, exiled is over, and now he is returning with all his friends they are the rich, they are the beer, they are the they are the monkeys, they are the gorillas, and all his brothers are there, and he is coming to Ayodhya ji, and Ayodhya ji will celebrate his coming, and coronation will be there. So this is the process of coronation. So see, the artist have depicted Ram in different mood, different time epoch, different episode, and beautifully carved in different mediums. Next one, please. Next one, please. Coronation of Ram. Here you can see the sages are there, Devganas are there, and you have the horse and the elephants are there, and Ram is being is a crown now he is sitting, and sage Vasist is giving him the crown, and you can say this is a very wonderful thing, and you have the different mood of the Ram artist. I don't say that is a Ram's mood. It is the artist mood who has depicted in different way. So entire life of Ram is depicted by artists, and different in different moods, and the periodical or the local impact you can see in the paintings or the sculpture. Next one, please. Next one, please. I have the few more. Yes. Here the love and goose tie the sacrificed horse. This is again an episode with the Ram's story, and you must have seen the Ramanand Sagar's Ramayan. So all of you are knowing it. It's a Kangra style of painting that when the Sumeg Yag is done by the Sri Ram, and the horse was captured by the two son of his who is living in the who were living in the Vasist ashram with her mother, and then it is an episode of different kind of war and etc. And he has proven he they are the real son of the real father, so mighty son of the mighty father. So it is one of the episode. It is also depiction. You can see here the mood of the picture, and it is also a scene of the Ramayana. Please, next, please. Next, please. Mother Earth receiving her daughter Sita back to the. So okay, here you can see the pensive. Once the episode is that, okay, then when somebody has said, and Sita is the mother, born out of the earth. So again went to the earth, and it is the earth, and is surprising. All are dumb stumped, and even Ram is dumb stumped. And when he's seeing that, you see the treatment of the painter, how the mood is captured and painted by the artist, and Sita is going down to the earth. Next, please. Next, please. We'll we'll go through that. We have seen certain paintings. I will give you some representative one, which is the character of the Ram and Ram related art. It is Hanuman, and all of you are using this kind of the ghanti in your house. It is one of the Hanuman ghanti. Next one, please. It's again Prince Ram, 18th century South India. It is made out in the bronze, and here is the Ram is sitting, and he's in yogic puja, and in the puja worshipping his Aradhya. Next one, please. Next one, yes. Ram is again, you can see again, it is from South India. Here Ram is in the bronze, and you can see the treatment of bronze, and the alloys are used to decorate this figure. You can see you might be seeing the three colors, and three colors are used in the bronze. So it is that is matter of another description, the technology. But you can see here the one of the depiction of Ram in the metallic art. Next, please. Will. Yes. Go back. Yes. I have shown you this Ram and Sita Lakshmana going into exile by Banagaman, and it is wonderful scene. And it's a Gupta oldest one of the oldest depiction we have. Though it is we have the second century depiction of Ram also, and a description in the thousands years ago in the epics too. Next one, please. Here again, Ram and Sita made out of the bronze. Next one, please. It's a Bharat. I have published it as a cover of my book. If you see the National Museum's publication, the Indian bronze, I have published it. It is one of the finest piece of the art in the globe. He is the you see the Bharat, and Bharat is on his head. He's holding the Charan Paduka. So Bharat is one of the element to uh, um, give a boost to character of Sri Ram. So Bharat is there, and he is a brother of the Ram, and it is a not exact Ram, but he is a Bharat. It is also not is as good as Ram. Is being depicted by many scholars and poets. Next one is Hanuman. They are associated with the Sri Ramchandraji, and it is again South Indian object. Next, please. Next. Yes, Ram and it's a terracotta, 18th century. But it is from I believe that it is from Bengal. Though it was its provenance is not known, but I certainly believe it is from Bengal, as we have seen the earlier slide. That is episode of the Ramayana, Ram Ravan Yuddha. It is also a niche. It is also a plaque in the of the terracotta temple. Next one, please. Well, here It is also not exactly uh, Ram is depicted here, but it is a Ram related characters are there. It is also a terracotta from Bengal. Next, please. Uh, as a see in the Greek also, Ram, the character of Ramayana is there. Even Ram is there. One was telling me that there is a in one of the museum in Madhya Pradesh, Orcha or Chitrakoot. They have the in the Greek Ram's picture is there. Ram is written in the words in the Devanagari or the English or the early even the Brahmi is we are finding, but Ram's pictorial, I mean portraits are carved in the brick. That is and their related characters are there. So these are it is a brick. You can see of the 18th century. And so you can see, you can imagine that artist, where artists are going, and how the Ram is depicted in art of India. Next, please. Next, please. It is a wooden wood, and if you see this wood, it is a decorative art of the late period, 17th to 18th century. But the entire Ramana is depicted in this wooden panel, and whole Ramayana, you can see here Ramayana, Ram and Sita ji, Lakshman ji, and other characters. So the artist has Ram appeared in the wood too. The artist of the wood, those who are the those who are working on the wood, not exactly the carpenters, but they were the artists. The medium was wood, and the wood was also used for this. Next one, please. Well, again, it is a carnation. It is again wood, carnation Ramayan scene. Wood carved. Wood, it is in from Orissa, and see you the beautifully carved the creators. I mean, artist expression in the form in the wood, and the so meticulously and very clearly mention about the correct mentions the character of the Ramayana. Next, please. Next, please. Again, it's a wood, Peneltive Sita and Asok Vatika. Next, please. Next, please. Yes, textile. Ah, interesting. So every medium is used by the artist. Embodied temple hanging with a scene from Ramayana and Nayak period Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, or Tamil Nadu. Last quarter, then since cotton embodied with the cotton twisted. This is the depiction. But if you see this beautiful hanging, then you can see the whole episode of the Ramayana. Though see the artist, though he was not the sculptor, not only sculptor, not only the painter, not only the craftsman, not only the here weavers. You can see the weavers are also doing the same thing in expressing the Ram in their form of the art. It is beautiful piece of art in the National Museum collection, where the Ramayana scenes are Ramayana scenes are visible, and you can enjoy these textiles. Next one. Next one. It is again textile. You can see here the weavers have given the Ram, 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 Sita, Ram, Sita, Ram, Sita, Ram, Sita, Ram, Sita, Ram, Sita, Ram. Next one, please. Next, please. Again, you can see here. So, Ram is not only that he the only sculptor has made him, or a poet has written the poem for him, or the storytellers have given the akhyanas. It is the artist who has the sculptors have made different kind of. It is not only craftsmen, the terracottas, the plaques were made. It is not only the painters who has painted. So he is omnipresent, and the artists are of different reasons have painted him. Recently I have seen a panel of Ramayana scene in Assam. Somebody has written on it. So everywhere, if you go to any corner of the country, uh, a part of that, Ramayana's stories are also beyond your geographical boundary. You can find in all the countries, even there. Uh, Thailand, Laos, Indonesia, Malaysia, Italy. Now Mexico's in Mexico it is also found. So there, even somebody says that in Australia the Ramayana scene is also found. So Ram is Ram was the center or the inspiration or the theme for the artist to express their feeling by their own medium, whatever it may be. It could be the weaver's cloth, it could be the painter's painting, it could be the wall painter's wall paintings, the murals. It could be the those who are working on the woods, the carpenters. So whosoever is in the society, they have made the Ramayana scene very visible and adornable. Next, please. So please go ahead. It's a painting we have already. Please go ahead. Please go ahead. So again, different kind of schools are there, and it is also a different kind of school. So it is not much important. Next, please. Next, please. Yes, please. So the books, the manuscripts are also painted with the Ramayans. Ram also got the place in the miniature, not only the miniature painting, in the manuscript too. Here is the example of the Mughal period where the Ram is depicted in the manuscript. Next, please, it will be more clear. Next one. Yes. Here you can see the Ramayana scene. Here, Ram is sitting on the throne and the attendants are there. Next, please. Next one. Here you have the episode where that is Ashwamedh Yagya, and Ashwa is going white yes, and the warriors and the attendants are with that horse, so that no one can use it. Next one, please. So this is very fascinating. I have said you right from the beginning, in the beginning, that the Ram is so dear to the artist of any period, and the whatever the kalpana, the imagination has the artist, they have when the Ramayana episode is there in Tirtha. Archaeologically speaking, not more than 5,000 years ago. Here you can see the guns are there. See the gun and the cap, hats, the I mean uh, helmets, Sirostran. So you can see here, and the gun is being used by the people, and here the monkeys are also using the gun, and it's a Ravan is sitting on that, and they are fighting, and the guns and the missiles are being used. Next one. Yes, I have shown you. Next one, please. Yeah. So here is the mask again. So very interesting that whatever you think the medium of art, the Ram you will find the Ram and Ram's related story there. Here it is a mask, and you can see the mask here, and beautifully carved, beautifully painted, beautifully very articulately designed. You can see here. The next one, please. Is again. Next, please. So again, you have the medium Maratha painting in Tanjore style. Here you have the Ram and Sita, and you know the characteristics of the Tanjore style of painting. So next, please. Yeah, again, you have the in the throne. Again, paintings. Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you. I am thankful to you all to be with me on this Ram Navami, and with the episode of Sri Ram in Indian art. I have not narrated anything, neither technically nor the storytelling way. I just said you what is the medium of art, artists' visualization of different period and different mediums has been used profusely, and they were very, and it is being used. That is was Ram. Again, I will say this one. Uh, the the couplet. Uh, Again, I will sum up with this. राम तुम्हारा चरित्र ही स्वयं ही काव्य है, कोई कवि बन जाए सहज संभाव्य है. Your character is such, anybody can be the artist. Kavi is also an artist, so he could be the artist any moment, because your character is such fascinating. So you have the chitrkala, you have the sculptures, all this. रूप सकही नहीं श्रुति शेषा, सो जान सपनहु जय देश का. श्री रामचंद्र कृपाल भजमन, हरण भववे दारुणम, नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम, कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नव नील नीरत सुंदरम, पटपीत माना हूँ तरित रुचि सुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम, भजुदीन बंधु दिनेश दानव दैत्य वंश निकंदनम, रघुनंद आनंद कंद कोच कंजलोच कौशल चंद दशरथ नंदनम, सिर मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु दारु अंग विभूषणम, आजान भुज सर चापधर संग्राम जित खर दूषणम, इत बदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मनरंजनम, मम हृदय कंज निवास गुरु कामादि कलदल गंजनम, मनु जाहि राचहि मिलहि सो बरु, सहज सुंदर सांबरो, करुणा निधान सुजान सिलु, सनेहु जानत राबरो, यही भांति गौरी असीस सुनि शिष्य तरसी अली, तुलसी भवान ही पुji पुनि पुनि मुदित मन मंदिर चली. So if the character is such, Sri Ramchandra Kripalu Bhajvan, Kripalu, he is a Kripalu. Haran Bhav mein Darunang, Nab Kanja Lochana Kanjamuk. So every character is, every time is a new. Every time he is a different kind of feeling, giving the different kind of the aura and the vibes. So these are the, if you have this one, कि श्री रामचंद्र कृपाला भजवन हरण भव दारुणम, नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम, कंदर्प अगणित छवि नव नीले नीरज सुंदरम. So this kind of the verse is there because you are the Ram and we the artist are there bound to keep you alive in different form of art. Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri
Uh, Thank you very much, sir. It was a wonderful presentation. It was like listening to the narration of Ramayana through pictures, through art, through paintings, and so many things. You have covered everything, sir. You have covered wood, all the mediums: wood, bronze, terracotta, stone, cloth, everything. And it could not have been more comprehensive than this. And we are absolutely grateful to you for such a wonderful presentation. If you give us permission, we can take a couple of questions.
Please. I have not given any lecture. Neither I have make a communication. Only I have shown you the. It was a pictorial journey that how the art was prevailing in our society and how the Ram is a centric favor for the artist throughout the time epoch. So this was I have. So anybody can have any doubt. Please come. I'm here.
Yes, sir. Professor Kamalika Ghosh, ma'am has asked a question in the comment section. Exactly where did coronation take place? At Ram Bharat Milap spot or at Dashrath's palace?
Coronation is obviously held in Ayodhya ji only. There is no doubt in that. Coronation, it is Rajyabhisek. And the Bharat Milap was in Chitrakoot. When Bharat was went there to pray or request to come back to the Ayodhya ji. It is not, it is nothing to related with the Bharat Ram, Bharat Milap. It is coronation is always held in the capital only. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Another research scholar, Ms. Kritika Punia, has asked a question. It is not in the comment section, but she has conveyed it personally to us. Uh,
Mhm.
do we have any depictions of the three sisters, Urmila, Mandavi, and Shrutakirti in any of the art? that we
Yes,
have
in the
this.
painting. Yes, in the painting we have. In the painting we have, and different school of paintings. We have the different school of painting, and the all three. Not only the three sisters, all the matas of the Janakpur is depicted in the paintings. Okay, please.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. If anybody else has any questions, if Nidhi has anything to add or ask.
No, it was really a very beautiful session, sir. I was not at all aware that so many paintings were there from North India, because I know many panels from South Indian temples, but I was not aware that in North India too such kind of depiction of Rama has been done in art. So thank you so much
Yeah,
for showing us
good,
that.
good.
Thank you so much, sir.
Ah, really, yes, thankful to you all that you have given me opportunity on the approved date. So I had in my mind, truly speaking, I had in my mind that I will only show the Ram to this day, and this was an opportunity. Only I have shown I have not narrated Ram, not the character, nothing else. Only the how the artist has seen him, and the artist are the basic mirror of the society. They represent the contemporary thinking. So artist depiction is shown to you. It is a pictorial journey, nothing else. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And it was a very beautiful pictorial journey indeed, because we realized that Ram was a muse to so many artists in so many forms, and in so many ages and eras, and for so many art forms. So, thank you for making us aware of that. I now request the Honorary President of the History Enthusiast, Shri Nandan Shastri ji, to give the concluding remarks.
Sir, you are on mute. Sir, you are on mute.
in India and across the world, in Indian diaspora, there are many millions devotees of Rama, and I know my close friend Sanjib ji is one of the greatest devotee of Rama, and he has given excellent tour of the valuable collection of our national museum pertaining to Rama as well as Ramayana, and as honorary president of our organization, I express the hope that maybe next year or after 2 years, we will have another tour by Sanjeev ji of International Ram Katha Museum at Ayodhya. We will definitely look forward for that tour as well, Sanjeev ji. And this is my concluding remarks. Thank you.
Thank you. I promise that I will not. They are also in the museum. I will not speak. My objects will speak to you.
Yeah, all
Thank
right.
you. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
And we have come towards the end of today's beautiful, informative, and artistic session. I now request the founder vice president of the history enthusiast, Ms. Nidhi Katti, to propose the vote of thanks. And if possible, read out a few comments congratulating sir on his excellent presentation.
Sure. Before going to vote of thanks, I'll just take some of the important comments. Uh, One is given by Dr. Vidyanath Jha. Excellent discourse he has written. Then one more is by Arbinda Singh Roy. He has also written that excellent, sir. Then Dr. Manisha has written that very interesting explanation of Ramayana through paintings, sir. Then tourism, humanity, nice lecture. Thanks, sir. They have mentioned. Chaya Momaya, who is also a member of our the History Enthusiast organization. Ma'am has written that what a beautiful panel. Actually, when sir was showing the panel of textile, this comment was given. So we had continuously around 12 15 people attending live this particular session. So it was very, very interesting. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Sanjeev ji for giving us his precious time in his hectic schedule. Thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitation and being on the platform of the history enthusiast and showing us the beautiful paintings on Rama on this Ram Navami. Thank you so much, sir. I also I also thank our honorary president Nandan Shastri sir and president founder Miss Manali Momaya for cordially being with us throughout. Thank you so much, and I also particularly thank all the audience who were actually very active throughout the session. Please do subscribe to our channel if you have not, and see our other videos in our playlist, and stay tuned for our next lecture. We have many things coming in coming days, so please stay tuned. Thank you so much.
In
Yes,
last,
and
I can bite with one word. Tulsidas has written in Ramcharitmanas, "Avas dekhiye jim dekhan jogu," which is to be seen must be seen. Thank you very much.
thank you very much, sir. And I'm also thanking Ms. Nidhi Katti for beautifully organizing and being a wonderful host of this session today. We are having a series of lectures coming up in the month of May on the occasion of our anniversary, the History Enthusiasts' birth anniversary. And the platform is open for research scholars if anybody wants to present your research or to present a book review or anything. We are welcoming you with open arms. Kindly contact us on our email address or any of our social media platforms. Thank you all very much. We are signing off here. See you all soon. And Jai Hind. Stay safe, stay happy.
Jai Sri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.